my name is Trainhead, British Railways number 60123. Built in 1923 at the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia. While being based up in Scotland, I'm not too familiar with the terrain here. My job was fast passenger trains, but I was outsourced by larger locomotives to local freight, so I'm qualified for both jobs. I hope to serve well on this branch line. Too wordy?
Well, I'd say it's about as good as steam engines can do in this time.
So it's good?
Yeah.
It'll be nice to operate on the main line again. Thanks again to you two and the number of other volunteers getting me back on revenue rails again.
You're welcome. Better to preserve what we can now before it's all gone. Unfortunately, not all engines have been as lucky as you.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. Where we're going, it's all lucky steam engines, just like you, working as they did when they were built. I mean, that's gotta show some passion in the owner. He's gotta love steam engines.
That worries him as as the last owner was.
Oh, don't be so negative, you. We'll have you out of this roundhouse in short order. Well, more like a rat's nest now. Anyways, how you feeling, Miles? Good enough to steam?
Well, I can tell you haven't felt this way in over 14 years.
Well, that's some good news, especially coming from you.
Piss off.
Anyways, if you two are done arguing, we should probably get onto the main line now. Monday morning's coming down on us, and we don't want to be stuck in rush hour.
Alright, let's get going then.
Well, looks like they're here. Oh, hello. You must be Miles.
Well, yeah, that's me. I'm Miles, British Railways number 60123. I was built by Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1923 while stationed up in Scotland. I'm not too familiar with the area here. My job was fast passenger trains, but I was displaced by other motive power, so I was delegated to slow goods trains, so I'm qualified for both jobs. I hope to work and serve well on your railroad.
Right. Anyways, I'm known around here as the Furry Controller. You can call me by that name, or Mr. F, I don't really care. I supervise operations on the main line and the official owner of the Whitewater branch line, or WBL for short.
Well, nice to meet you, Mr. F.
Anyways, you're going to be my new primary passenger engine. People around here have been complaining about my 060s and 262 riding roughly. I'm sure you'll be a great improvement. I think it would be best if we got a move on. You did get clearance to pass through, right?
Yep. Only thing I know we'll encounter will be the Whighthaven Arrow, but that should be passing on the other main. You knew, I haven't seen any sign of the Whighthaven Arrow.
Welcome to the town of Deckers, population just over 1,000 people. Here the WBL interchanges with the Whighthaven Central as well as British Railways. So from here on out, you're officially off of British Railways medals. And here is your first co-worker. Miles, this is Bluebell.
So you're the one who caused those tankers to go up in our yard.
What are you talking about? This is the first time I've even been on this line.
Anyways, my name is Bluebell.
As in the Mad Bomber?
No, that was my brother who blew up stuff.
Alright. No need to get into a tizzy. Jesus, some engines. Holy crap.
Okay, now get moving so that I can get in my way.
Well, see you around. So, what's the story behind the line?
The line was chartered in the early 1910s for farmers to meet up with the slowly growing London, Midland, and Scottish Railway. Eventually, the LMS took over the line and standardized the line, continuing it on into the town of Miles. British Railways shut it down about 10 years ago, and I bought it outright. It won't be long till we reach the end of the line. So what do you think, Miles? You haven't said a whole lot.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I think it's nice. I've just been thinking and admiring the scenery, I guess.
Oh, I see.
I guess I'm just shocked that I'm running on revenue rails like I've done several years ago.
Well, good to hear you're enjoying yourself. I'm not entirely sure what it feels like to have a second chance at, well, life.
Oh, it's something alright.
It's probably best that we slow down to about 25 miles per hour. The end of the line is just up ahead. Actually, it'd probably be best to slow down to about 5 miles per hour. Still don't know how you'll handle the yard yet.
Oh my god.
At least I'm doing something.
Oh, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna frick you now.
Get f off. I have work to do. What would it? My stupid wooden board hits every little piece of shit.
Right then, clever boys. What happened here then?
Well, Comic was being too much of a limp prick to get my cars, so I had to do it myself, and I'm pretty sure we all know this is a problem because of my lower footboard getting caught in all kinds of shit. So now I'm on the ground. Again.
I see. And Comic, your side of the story? Comic? How does he do that? Anyways, let's focus on getting you back on the track. Some blocks and wood and a wedge or two should get you back on steamboating again. I mean steam training again. I cracked myself up. Well, introduce yourself to Miles here while I go find the maintenance boys.
Sorry for the awkward introduction. My name is Casey. I am a Canadian National 060 built in Philadelphia in 1908. I worked around Canada doing various shunting jobs. I came here in the late 50s, and now I pretty much do the same thing as well as local freight runs and passenger runs. I also handle most of the mail trains around here, but I heard you're here to take over the last of our passenger services. So whereabouts are you from, Miles?
Well, coincidentally, I was built in Philadelphia as well. But I was quickly shipped over into the more Scotland area and was eventually purchased by the LMS. I ran various fast passenger and mail services until being outsourced by larger locomotives. I was retired about 5 years ago. I was eventually restored, and now I'm here.
Well, I'm sure you'll do better at passenger services than the 060s or the 262 can't get a smoke box around it. And speak of the devil, where did you go off to?
I was up at the quarry because you can't take your trucks.
Whatever, just introduce yourself to Miles before you bump those trucks to pieces, like our wooden coach consist.
Miles, Milos, Meanies. Scotland boy, I hear. Well, my name is Comic. I was once an E2, but when I came here in the 50s, I was rebuilt in this amazing design that is superior to any 060. Now I basically carry out the same jobs as little Casey here.
That doesn't mean we work the best together.
I add a bit of flavor to the place. I keep you all on your wheels. Well, more figuratively than literally. Anyways, I would love to hang around longer, but I have a train to take care of. Well, this is going to be a fun place to work.